The National Development Plan 2030 speaks pre-positioning, and it speaks to us about 2030, the future, beautiful, glorious, as if it is already in place today. And in the same breath, today we are gathered here to speak into the future with regards to availability of services, improved availability of services, improved accessibility of services, improved acceptability of the LGBTQI in services, and also the improved quality of services for the LGBTQIA+ community.
Then we do track and trace on misappointments. We know that people are given appointments to come back for treatment collection, but they never do. So we follow them up to say and remind them. We've got the call center where we are calling people who are booked to say, please remember tomorrow is your day for your treatment collection. And then if they did not come, we will visit them. So we've got reports that are run every day. We've got early missed appointments and late missed appointments and lost to follow-up appointments. So lost to follow-up. So we are assisting the community with that.
So in terms of the National Strategic Plan, the advocacy program was derived from goal number 3, which reads to reach all key and vulnerable populations with services that are tailored to their specific needs. Okay, so community-based monitoring is also a component that is linked to the advocacy program, and basically what it entails is community-based monitoring is a community-led process through which service users gather and analyze and use information on services or information on local conditions that impact service provision, feedback on the performance of services in order to inform and catalyze problem solving at the local level.
We believe that gender-based violence leads to HIV. Once the person is vulnerable, they opt for all avenues they can get for comfort, which means that it exposes them to HIV. Because when you're without power and you cannot protect yourself, you are more likely to be vulnerable to being, you have no negotiation, you cannot negotiate for condom use or anything in that matter.
Gender-based violence is part of those interventions, and then the referrals are done to social workers. The organization do have their own social workers, but they also work with the Department of Social Development, social workers, but they also engage the police.
Rainbow Seeds, they can offer HIV testing services for the SAPS that have to do with LGBTQIA. Also sensitize workshops to the SAPS. What happened here, while we were talking, many of these departments told us they can't offer services per se, but they would like to receive services from the forum or from the group that was at the back. So we also tried to form partnerships in collaboration as we were sitting there.
First, I want to talk about the fact that it's not all of us who are here now that are saying we have repented and we accept the fact that these people are there. And I want to start with myself, because we always shout at our children and say, you can't come to my house and say you are this person. You know, so we need to repent ourselves. Just imagine teachers that are teaching children and they don't understand about condom. How will they teach those children? So it starts with us there. Then you say, I am, because I am. And also the other thing, the prison laws that we talked about. You know, we are ruled by the Constitution. So we've got a guide, a simple guide, a Constitution. Therefore, how do we break down into this Constitution? Then we need to talk about prison laws, so that we can have something that will direct and lead and guide the prison people. And also the department laws in terms of the toilets. Now at schools, education, Department of Education, what do we have? We don't have toilets, it's the same toilets. So we need to change those things. Very important. Now, linkage to care for us became very important. When you look at all the organizations that were there, we need to do linkage to care, which could be very easy for us to then, link these people into care, because they're afraid to go to facilities because of other things. But when we've got those people there and we know we've talked about it, it's going to be easy. Thank you so much.
We're trying to implement so many programs, but I must tell you, this is the best meeting. We're going to implement, we're going to link, we're going to work together. I represent Red Cross, we're going to work together. We're going to ensure that each and every task we're giving you is provided.
Did you just say that?
I just
a rep from Mangaung, a rep from Bloemfontein. Preferably volunteers, because this is about people who want to see this thing happening. Not about sitting on a particular title and position and we are stuck with you and you're not available. Once that has happened, we are now guaranteed that the secretariat services will be offered by Tholwana. Then we have somebody from Bloemfontein who then coordinates and facilitates and leads and directs all the other stakeholders in that area. And we have somebody in Mangaung who does that. That's what we need to take forward.